Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Oscar coming to you with a new episode in my series Life is Feudal, Your Own, a second look. Today it's not gonna be about me doing some stuff here on the server. Today I'm visiting one of the, villages, settlements on King's Reach. Show you around, or will get myself shown around here, getting a tour through the village. And try to get some stuff about a upcoming event this evening going. There's a great opening of a new inn here in the town with some drinking and stuff and so on. Let's see how this goes. I'm gonna meet up soonish with Sigrun. She pretty much runs this place. Ooh, kind of framey, leggy. She runs this place and builds the bigger portion of this place, and let's see how it goes. Gonna be right back as soon as I've met her. Okay, peeps, we are back here in front of Sigrun Sammer with the. I don't know, maybe you want to introduce yourself. What are you in this place? Are you some sort of mayor or just living here, or?
The place started basically as a plaster shack, and I had this idea of playing a blacksmith, like a daughter of a blacksmith, and who came to this island basically running away from home. And it started like what you see inside behind the palisade. It started from one little shack, free, I think 2 kilns and 1 forge and a couple of chests, and 1 horse. And then slowly we kind of built upon that. First was the palisade, then was everything like part of the village. Then I met Eric, who we traded some stuff, and then we talked, and then we basically got the idea that maybe we should play together and just build some more. And that's how the whole village outside of the main settlement came to be. And that's basically the story. So and Leif, it's my real life friend who basically got me into this game. So when I talked to him a couple of days ago, or a couple of weeks ago, and he said, "Okay, you got a settlement. Maybe I'll give it a try." And he joined us, so we're building the whole thing together right now.
Yeah, so maybe let's just start at your first cluster check, and then just show me around your place.
Okay.
Kind of like in some sort of, I don't know, should I say it like a timeline? You know how the village grow from a shack into a
All right. So let's go inside,
place.
maybe. Yeah. Let's just walk inside, and I'll show you. The very beginning when I came here, I met the guy named Krell. He was he is probably on some kind of sort of vacation. So he told me to go to Lord Therian of Frost, to whom I went, and I asked for permission to settle. Basically, where you have this herbalist shop, there was here somewhere. There's this tiny plaster shack and nothing more, and just field. No trees, nothing, just a tiny plaster shack. So basically,
I actually know this area from my own server. I used to have it's a clearing, or was a clearing here, right? With pretty much nothing around here. So everything.
Yes, it was nothing around here. It was just open space with no trees, with nothing, and very flat. And on my last server, where we played with Leif, I was playing actually the blacksmith, so Sigrun's father, and we had a lot of terraforming to do, a lot of digging. And when I was looking for a place, I said to myself, no more digging, So luckily this place was super flat, and so here was the tiny plaster shack, and then basically here is Leif, our brewmaster, and then basically I started the palisade. That was the first thing, the palisade. Someone told me that you should get some kind of defense structures, because people or someone will come and they will basically take your stuff or whatever. So I built the palisade, and took me a couple of days. One friend helped me. So, and when the palisade was kind of complete, then I had this, well, more or less I could plan the space and had this idea how to proceed. So then the southern part of the village came to be. So like the blacksmith shop and the stables. I think this part was the first part. I built this house. I've built the stables and stuff around here. And yeah, and then Eric came, and Leif came, Andrew came, and basically we started building some other things. Like we started building. The first thing was Eric. The first thing we built together was the carpenter's shop. No, it was your home, and then it was the
it was first my home,
and then the shop, right?
Yeah.
Then the shop, and then we started building outside, because the whole idea of the settlement was that you have this like main settlement with, I don't know, like a warehouse and maybe an inn. Well, actually it's gonna be an inn right now, but with some main structures, like, you know, some craftsmen's buildings and maybe some living quarters, and then the farms and like farming and animal breeding will be mostly outside and not you know, no inside the complex and no inside. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, so then the village, well, then we built the village, so we're gonna go there in a minute. This part is still not developed. I mean, I haven't done much here yet. The plan is to have some kind of garden here, you know, like maybe some kind of, you know, space with some benches and stuff like that, like here and behind the warehouse.
So such as a park, recreation center.
Yeah, kind of park. Yeah, some
no farm.
Yes. No farming, no planting, nothing. Just like place that looks nice, basically. Yeah. So here is gonna be the garden. I didn't really have time to do that, and we were kind of focusing on different things right now. Like, you know, Eric focuses on tailoring, on bow crafting, on hunting, and an animal farm, and all the things. Andrew's focusing on basically on things. Oh, here is, who is this? Okay. Oh. Oh, it's Olaf. Okay.
Some random
Olaf. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So let's walk to the village. Yeah, and so the next, basically, when Eric came. The first thing we've built here was his house, and it's somewhere behind these apple trees. Card. Oh, here's your super.
By the way, I really like the idea of this foundation stone fence thingy to enclose the trees. Looks really nice. It's just
it wasn't my idea, you know. Well, the idea of having these, like, you know, stone fences enclose the trees. It's Carcasses. There's this settlement in the south called Birchstead. It's very close to Oakendale, and they used it like on the full height, you know, like the full stone fences. I seen somewhere, like in one video that they were using those not complete stone fences as well, like to make some kind of, you know, sidewalks, like this kind of decorations.
And how is I'm just wondering, how is the decay on this thingies working? And
no decay.
Yeah, I kind of remember
because
that uncompleted construction thingies whatsoever just decay after a while.
But it is inside a claim, so I don't know. We had it for.
It's been a while since I've played and actually looked into this.
We had those. I mean, things for these has been here for a week or something, and the ones inside the main settlement has been here for, I don't know, like 2 or 3 weeks. So yeah, so we built this thing, the house, like first, and then there was the farm and stables, and yeah, and slowly we kind of built on that, and we just agreed that one person plans the space, and we try to find like a natural spot for everything, not just, you know, the main idea of the settlement to avoid this kind of manufacturer look, like
it looks really like in, I don't know, medieval town, village thingy, small
it looks natural.
which is kind of grown into the place instead of I've personally made some builds here in Life is Feudal, which started with like flattening out a really big area and then built a castle on top of this. But this one really looks like it has grown into this place instead of the other way
Yeah.
around.
Yeah, that was actually that was the plan. That was the plan, not to terraform like wildly, but to avoid like to try finding spots when you can naturally fit the building, so that and avoid duplication. So basically, we didn't do like two stables next to each other. Actually, we did, but we moved one, or 100 herbal gardens next to each other. I know it is convenient from the like terms of gameplay, because you just like you take a step and you just like harvest all of them in 4 minutes, but it just looks not very natural. So we kind of agreed upon that we're gonna avoid this kind of stuff, and so, and the last structure, well, not I think one of the last structures that has been built, which has a lot of charm to it, is Leif's house. It's like a small brewery that produces, moonshine and all these alcoholic beverages.
It's a nice place. Where is this?
Yeah, so and just north of us is Therian of Frost, 11th Order. So the claim is like just we're bordering. Really nice guys. And when I wanted to upgrade to level 3, I was a little bit concerned because I knew Therian wanted to upgrade to level 4, but he said that no problem, I can go and upgrade, because I just wanted this small piece of land, here and the valley, just to have this kind of space to build around, not inside.
Yeah.
So this is the moonshine, the hunter's lodge. So so usually we sit here, we get drunk, and
the most important place of all. It really fits in nicely here with the wooden log thingy storage, the animal hides on the other side. Really nice detail, which really works great in this place. The trees all around, really nice. I like this. Really nice.
as you can see, there is no like very wild terraforming around, So, like, we probably gonna build some other stuff, or maybe if some new people come. I mean, if some new people come, they are just gonna ask them to build around. There's still some, free space. If you can see, like behind the main village, there's like a valley, and
I just turned on the claim radius thingy, where the area of the claim is shown in red in my case. So it's lots of space to build on.
yeah, there's a space for another like small farm or something, and for some houses. And if we ever upgraded to level 4 monument, it basically the whole flat area out there would be ours. So we can see how much space for a village or something is here. Yeah, and maybe we'll build a keep one day, but only if we get the level 4 monument. And there's like a really nice spot for a wooden keep. I don't know, just saying, maybe. Well, it's just for 3 people, maintaining such a big settlement. Even this settlement is a lot of work. You have to spend a lot of work, like doing all this, a lot of time doing all this stuff around this place. And so
When did you
User left your channel.
When did you start this place building here? With the first plus.
When was it, Eric? Like, I don't know, a month ago? Not like less than a month ago, like 2-3 weeks ago. Yeah, 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, so you did a lot of work in that time. Did you start, or was this when you actually started here on the servers with like 0 skill points, or did you play?
That was my second. This is my second server. Basically, I started on one of the Polish server. We started with Andrew, with Leif, and then the server basically died because there was some kind of quarrel.
Yeah, it's kind of what
between
happens here.
between the GMs and the team and the players, and there were no one left, so yeah, so we just abandoned the settlement, and I came here alone, and yeah, started building. So yeah, this spot would be maybe someday a keep or something like that.
Yeah, it should be easily inside the claim if you upgrade.
Yeah, and actually there's not much terraforming to do here, you know, just like level it a little bit and it's done.
Yeah.
If you check the grid, yeah.
Okay, you need to most likely need to get a lot of soil earth up here, or just
Yeah.
or remove the rock here. But this should be kind of annoying.
Oh, but this is the future plans. You know, we're not planning. We're like a peaceful settlement. Just focus on mostly crafting and right now. Okay, let's go to the inn before the whole thing starts. I can show you.
Just one thing in between, before the inn, talking about peaceful village and so on. How are you? How should I put it? Situated in the politics here in this server? Are you kind of like of a neutral craftsman, or are you somehow aligned?
We
to
are part of.
faction?
Well, we are part of the North, the Northern Kingdom. So obviously, if something happens, we're gonna support North. Because and the King Alexander actually helped us a lot, and Shemovit also helps us a lot. We have very good relations with Gniezno. So basically, like me personally, I would like to be put in this situation. Well, because my character, like she is personally kind of craftsman, more like a craftsman, not a fighter. But if she hopes for like peaceful solutions, you know, and diplomacy more than some kind of warfare. Okay, actually it's getting dark. We can, you know, light these lamps. They've changed this light, the darkness level recently in a recent patch. So right now these are
It's
kind of
really
mandatory. Yeah, we can light them up. Okay, so. Here is actually I was to put two more inside. I'm just gonna bring it. Well, I'm just gonna bring it. Wait a second. Let's just light the lamps first, so you can see the place at night as well. Yep.
Yeah, it looks really nice in the night with the all the lights over here and not too much light around, with some shadowy places like like a village of this type would kind of look real.
Thank you.
At least what I would expect a place of this to look like, you know, with not a crap ton of streetlights around, because I think craftsmen or farmers simply wouldn't build them or couldn't even afford them.
Yeah, I mean this what we boast with is we have very high quality products. Like if it's not 100, it does not exist.
Yeah, that's kind of like my deal, at least when I was actually playing this actively.
Yeah, well, but we try to do our best as far as quality is concerned, both like food and weapons and armors and stuff like that. So so here's the inn. I'm gonna
in an important part of this day, kind of like. I don't know if I've got some sort of graphical glitch. Is the warehouse at this moment opened, the door? Or
okay, one second. Yeah.
Kind of like glitch through it, but.
Yeah. Oops.
But
all right. Now you can probably.
Yeah, but I still
it's probably.
Well, I could still get in. I don't know if it's.
Yeah.
This is some sort of glitch that you can.
It is some sort of glitch. Yes. Yes. That's used sometimes. I had this glitch before. Oh yeah. So we kind of like the idea of making the warehouse, you know, using the warehouse as some kind of base for like meeting friends or so people to come and sit down and maybe RP a little bit. So we decided that the inn we're gonna make an inn here and name it the Three Companions, because we like three of us are running this place. So yeah, so that's basically the whole thing. I just need to put like 2 more or 3 more floor lamps like somewhere around here so that we get some extra light.
Eric, are you still in Gniezno?
No.
Okay.
User left your channel.
Yes, sorry for that.
Are you gonna stay for the event, Oscar?
Yeah, I planned so.
Awesome, that's nice. So
Gonna try to record some. We're gonna see what happens.
oh yeah, I'm a little bit concerned about what happens. Like officially people are not allowed to wear to wield and wear weapons inside during the event, but well, many things may happen, and it was to be the event after the coronation, but right now it's just like the opening of the inn. I don't know how many people will show up. I hope a lot of them, but we'll see.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. First of all, thank you for showing me your really nice town. I really like this how it's built. It's like on the one hand like functional, but still looks really great, as they said. It looks like it is grown into this area here and not the other way around. I really like this. Thank you for the tour, and I think you're gonna make a cut right here and be back with some stuff about your about the grand opening of your intro of the Three Companions.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much for coming, and
it was a pleasure, really.
all right. So I'll see you around. I'll just like run around and do some stuff. Probably you make yourself like feel yourself at home. Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
If you want, I can already offer you some cider.
Oh no, drinking on stage.
Yeah, but it would basically destroy the video.
No. Oh yeah, I know that you're saying it, but this is for later. I'm just gonna wait for the guests. I don't wanna be the first people that is drunk before anyone else has arrived. So okay, yeah. Thanks for leading me around, and we'll see you later.
All right. Thank you very much, Oscar.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I've just been recording about 3 to 4 hours, pretty much straight. I've just decided to put the stuff I've recorded today in 3 videos in total. The first one you have just seen, the tour through Sigrun's Hammer. The next video will be about the great opening of the inn. The first part of this will be, or the next part you will see, is the party in the inn with all the guests and some stuff that happens around there. And then the third and last part will be about some practice fights, a little not really a tournament, just a 3 versus 3, later 4 versus 4 fight with some prizes. I don't want to spoil anything, so I've decided to cut these thingies into 3 videos, so more stuff to come. I hope you liked the first part of this video. If you did so, please don't forget to hit the like button. If you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe for more content about Life as Feudal on the King's Reach server. If you dislike my video, well, also feel free to press the dislike button, but be so nice, leave me a comment why you didn't like my video, in case you didn't like it, which I don't hope so. Next video will come up hopefully tomorrow, after I went through all the stuff I've recorded so far. It was quite a lot. Hopefully will come out tomorrow, and the third part the day after. Hope to see you soon. Goodbye and have a good one.